Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton. Look, what a difference a day makes, right? I look so much better. Um, it's time for another Sudsy recap, and today we're doing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, so first of all, I've got to say, I do enjoy whenever there's a Housewives episode, whether it's Atlanta or Beverly Hills. I enjoy watching the social episode, the social edition the week before. Although I do have to say that the tweets that they select don't really have that much bite like the ones they used to. They used to pick real good ones, but I just don't feel like that Bravo is picking the people who have really good tweets about the show. But whatever. It's still entertaining. Plus, it helps me because I get to catch up on what happened in case I missed anything the last week, and then I get to watch the new episode. So, in this episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there was another game night. And God bless Kyle Richards because she pointed out how all the game nights kind of have gone south. First, there was a game night at, I don't know, was it Kyle? I don't know. Someone had a game night. I think it might have been Kyle. Maybe it was Kim. I don't know. But that's the one where Brandi Glanville first came, and she said she accused Kim of doing crystal meth in the bathroom all night. So here's the thing. First of all, she got the drug wrong, but I mean, let's be real. Kim was an addict, so I mean, she could have at least apologized to Brandi. But she's friends with Brandi now, so there's apparently no love. There's no animosity still there. And what else is good is that well, it's not really good, but I felt for Brandi that night because the Richards sisters were being very cliquish with Brandi, right? And you know, it kind of put her on the defensive, which I could understand. I can understand that, being brought into this environment and then kind of being not humiliated on camera, but made fun of on camera for sure, right? When you don't even know these people to do that, right? So that's kind of, that's just, you know, it is what it is. But I felt for Brandi in that episode. Then they showed, there was a game night at Eileen's last season, no, 2 seasons ago, where, Brandi and Kyle got into that fist fight. And then there was a game night where Brandi tells Kyle, this is, now that I think about it, all of the game nights that have had issues have all have Brandi in common. But Brandi was like, you know, yeah, I don't want you, neither does your husband, or something like that. Something really, really catty about Mauricio to Kyle. And the look on Kyle's face when she said that too, it was great. She was like she was so offended. It was great. I'm sorry. I thought it was hilarious. But anyways. Okay. So this week we had a game night, and honestly, would it be a Housewives game night if there wasn't some sort of drama? And this week the drama was brought, and it was more between Lisa Rinna and Kim Richards. And here's the thing. I don't think that Lisa was, I mean, because here's the thing. They had all the other ladies there. Lisa Vanderpump was there. Eileen was there. Camille. I do love Camille. I'm glad she was there. Kyle and Kim were obviously there. Eden Sassoon showed up. Dorit came. Erica came to her first game night. So, I mean, that was cool. But a lot of the ladies, not all of the ladies, but a lot of the ladies sort of jumped on Lisa Rinna when Kim went after Lisa Rinna saying, I deserve an apology. Lisa Rinna was like, you know what, I'm sorry, but you did go after my husband. And she said, I never said anything about your husband. She's like, girl, it's on camera. Okay. But here's the thing. So they talk about, you know, she's like, well, then let's talk about your arrest. Let's talk about that. And then all the ladies are like, oh, well, that's a low blow and that's too much. Really? She can accuse Harry Hamlin of infidelity or whatever it was that Harry did. I still don't know what did Harry do. That was the big hashtag last season. What did Harry do? I still don't know what Harry did, allegedly. So, the fact that she even brought that up, I don't know. So, I don't think that Lisa was that bad for mentioning the arrest, because it's weird. There's this weird double standard with Kim Richards where no one wants to talk about anything because they're afraid that it'll, jeopardize her sobriety or something like that. And it's like one of those things where, like, okay. So one of the companies that I worked at in real life, they were talking about how they didn't want the executive vice president to find out that things were going bad or whatever. But my whole thing, I'm all about transparency, and my whole thing is maybe she needs to know that things are not going that well, right? Maybe she needs to know that things need to get better, right? Maybe we shouldn't be hiding shit from her, right? But I'm the only one that thought that, so but that's my whole point though about Kim Richards, is that, are we really doing her any favors by not holding her accountable? No, we are holding her accountable, and she's holding herself accountable, but I just feel like people like walk on eggshells around her when they shouldn't, right? I feel like they need to, just say what they need to say, and she needs to either take it or give it back or whatever, right? And just deal with it, as opposed to people constantly like being sensitive to her feelings. Like, I don't know. Because if you can't acknowledge the fact that you did some shit as an addict that was not that great, right? First of all, that's just being a grown-up, just acknowledging your mistakes. And yeah, I shouldn't have done that, so I'm sorry. That's not that. I mean, that's what grown-ups do, right? So if she can't do that, then that's an issue, right? Am I wrong? I mean, I don't know what the program is. The triple A. I don't know what the AAA program is. It's AA. AAAAA, whatever. AOOA, whatever. I crack myself up sometimes. Okay, so I don't know what the program is, so I don't know, but that seems to me like that is not a step on the program, is not admitting your mistakes, right? Especially when she started going down the whole, I never said anything about Harry Hamlin. Really? Okay, girl. But I will give her credit for this. She was hilarious in the fact that of course, Pantygate was brought up again. I felt so bad for Erica when that was brought up. Like, I know Eileen meant well, but I just felt like hashing it out again over Pantygate is just, it's embarrassing for Erica, right? But the best part of the whole thing was that Kim Richards was like, what? I can't believe it's such a big deal, someone not wearing panties. I'm not wearing any panties. I loved it. She's so right. Because a normal human being sitting in on that conversation would be like, are you guys really making a big deal about this? About panties? About whether or not she was wearing panties? Are you for real right now? And her pervy husband was watching, but he didn't want to say anything. He should have said something to at least Dorit. I can understand maybe not saying something to Erica because, he doesn't want to be rude, but he should have at least mentioned to Dorit, hey, can you tell your friend that I can see her hoo-ha, or, you know what I'm saying? Instead, they just made fun of her behind her back. I don't know. I just don't think that was handled in the best way. But I am going to have Dorit's back in the respect that I don't think that Eileen should have brought it up at the game night. I think that was a little bit, I think she should just let that one issue go. Let it go. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. You can also hashtag RHOBH or Real Housewife Shit to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with me. Or you can talk the Real Housewives of Atlanta also, because that's going on at the same time. And you can also hashtag Days to talk Days of Our Lives. And I do have a lot to say about Days of Our Lives coming up. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.